in, and welcome back to the Maze Mountain Motor Speedway for the 187 scale NASCAR tournament. I'm your host, Randy D. Rothmeyer. In this tournament, we have 16 great drivers and 16 beautiful cars. In your bracket, it looks like this. You'll have Phil Fury going up against John R. Darrell Alexander going up against Enoch L. Glenn Harding will be going up against Bolo Brown. Robert Wolf will be going up against the Crazy Canuck. You'll have Philip the Tank going up against Marquista. DJ going up against Ephraim. Jim D will be going up against Dante. And Mr. K will be going up against Piggy Tulu. In our first race tonight, you'll have Phil Fury racing for Chaos Canyon going up against John R. racing for Jack John and Katie Racing. And here we go, folks. Race 1. Phil Fury, lane 1. John R, lane 2. And they're off. It looks like Phil Fury has the lead, and he's going to keep it. Oh, my goodness. It looks like Jim R spins out coming down the second straight here. And it's just too much to overcome. And Phil Fury never looks back and takes race 1. And here we go, race 2. You have John R, lane 1. Phil Fury, lane 2. John has the winner. He's eliminated. They're off. Oh, John gets off to a bad start. Phil Fury takes advantage and wins the second race. He will move on. Well, let's take a look at this replay. John R comes out of the start gate sideways. Phil Fury takes advantage, never looks back. And then John R spins out and is all Phil Fury's race. So there you go. The winner of the first race, Phil Fury, will move on. Unfortunately, John R has been eliminated. And here we go, folks, our second race of the night. You'll have Darrell Alexander driving for Bay City Diecast going up against Enoch L driving for 164 Underground Diecast Racing. And here we go, race 1. Darrell Alexander, lane 1. Enoch L, lane 2. And they're off. They're tied down, Paul's Peak, but Darrell Alexander takes the lead. Wow, he never looks back. And he takes the first win. Let's take a look at the replay and see what happened to Enoch L. He just could not keep his car straight. And Darrell Alexander takes full advantage, wins the first race. And here we go, race 2. Enoch L, lane 1. Darrell Alexander, lane 2. Enoch has the winner. He'll be eliminated. And they're off. And it looks like Enoch takes the early lead. Oh, my goodness. Enoch holds on and wins. And pushes it to the rubber match. Let's take a look at the replay here. They were tight coming around the first turn. Really tight coming down Paul's Peak. But in the second turn, that's when Enoch L really turned it on. He's able to finish just ahead of Darrell Alexander and take win number 2. And here it is, folks. Race 3. Darrell Alexander, lane 1. Enoch L, lane 2. Whoever wins, moves on. Well, they're off. They're trying to get down Paul's Peak, but Enoch Dale, he takes the lead. He spins out, but he's able to maintain, and he wins. Whoa, let's take a look at this replay. He spins out. Darrell Alexander tries to get around him. He just could not find his lane. Oh, and Enoch Dale finishes on his roof, but he finishes first nonetheless. So he will move on. And unfortunately, Darrell Alexander has been eliminated. Group 3, you have Glenn Harding driving for Glenn's Car Creations, going up against Bolo Brown driving for Miniature Car Racing. Okay, race 1, Glenn Harding, lane 1, Bolo Brown, lane 2. And they're off. They're tied around the first turn, but Bolo Brown takes the lead. Whoa, look at this guy go. My goodness, that was such a clean run. That was probably the cleanest run of the whole night. My goodness. Let's take a look at the replay. This was Bolo Brown's race from the beginning. He leaves Glenn Harding around the first turn and never looks back. That is a fast-looking car. He has definitely got this car dialed in. And Glenn Harding, he doesn't pass the finish line. He just stalls out there. Here we go, race 2, Bolo Brown, lane 1, Glenn Harding, lane 2. Glenn has to win, or he will be eliminated. And they're off, and Bolo Brown takes another great lead. Oh my goodness! That was another great lap for Bolo Brown. He wins. Bolo Brown has got this car dialed in, and he wins.
And there it is. Bolo Brown will be advancing. Unfortunately, Glenn Harding has been eliminated.
And with our fourth and final race tonight, you'll have Robert Wolf driving for Buffalo Wolf Racing going up against the Crazy Canuck driving for the A-Team. And here we go, folks. Race 1, Robert Wolf, lane 1. Crazy Canuck, lane 2. And they're off. And it looks like the Crazy Canuck takes the early lead. Is he able to hold off? Yes, he's able to hold off Robert Wolf, and he wins. Wow. Let's take a quick look at this replay because Robert Wolf tried to make his move on the second turn, but the Crazy Canuck blocks him out. He takes the first win. Wow. And here it is, race 2, Crazy Canuck, lane 1, Robert Wolf, lane 2. Robert has to win, or he's going home, they're off. And Robert, oh my goodness, Robert had the lead, he lost it. What happened? Robert Wolf had the win, and he lost it. And he allows the Crazy Canuck to pass him and take the win, the series. Let's look at this replay. Oh my goodness, Robert Wolf, it looks like he took a barrel roll. And that gave the Crazy Canuck a window to pass him. Let's take another look here. He had the lead, and I don't know what happened. He flips, but he still maintains the lead. all the way until the second straight. And it was just too much for him to overcome. And the Crazy Canuck will move on. And unfortunately, Robert Wolf has been eliminated. And your bracket looks like this after today. Phil Fury and Enoch L have moved on, followed by Bolo Brown and the Crazy Canuck. Join us Wednesday night where you'll see Philip the Tank go up against Marquista. DJ will be going up against Efren. Jim D will be going up against Dante. And Mr. K will be going up against Piggy Too Little. And folks, if you're looking for a little more racing action, which we all are, make sure to tune in tonight on Facebook Live, where the DIRS will continue from Munster Motorsports. Until next time, I've been your host, Randy D. Rothmeyer, and race on!
Looks like Chuck's taking a ride on the wild baloney pony.